Welcome to this episode of Women Making Big Sales. Today, I want to share with you the key differences when it comes to B2B sales. I was talking to a friend and she was asking me this question: what is the difference between B2B versus B2C? And I thought I should take this episode to share with you some key differences, because we're here to support women business owners, consultants, and service provider to go after businesses. So when you're thinking about when you're thinking about going after these big companies, you might want to really think about these key differences so that you're really prepared to go after those big deals. Keep listening. There's great opportunity, and I'm going to share with you some success stories of how we're able to use B2B sales to grow our business. So B2B sales, simply put, is basically business to business sales, a business selling to another business. B2C would be business to consumers. For example, if you open an ice cream shop, you're selling to individuals, that would be B2C. Or if you're a leadership coach and you're supporting executives in the financial industries, you are selling to banks, then you are business selling to business. What are the key differences? Here are a few key differences I want to share with you when it comes to B2B sales. First of all, the sales process tend to be a little bit complex. And if you've already thought of going after big companies or corporations, you probably have noticed that. For example, we talked about trying to sell to financial services. Do I just go to the bank branch and ask to speak with the CEO? Is that how it works? Probably not. B2B sales tend to involve a group of people talking about making a decision whether to work with you. So it's a little bit more complicated. It seems a little bit complicated in terms of who should I talk to, who should I reach out, what should I say, who will be in charge of making the decisions, who else should I be talking about. So the sales process tends to be a bit longer. You don't have to feel overwhelmed or complicated. We are here to support you. I started selling to businesses when I was really young. I didn't know anything, and slowly I learned all the tricks and strategies to sell to business. Just like anything, you can learn it, and you are not alone. That's why we created Women Making Big Sales, to show you every single thing you need to know for your business to sell to big companies. So yes, it's more complex, but you are not alone. We will teach you. Make sure to check our website or join our Facebook group or follow our social media so that you continue to receive these tips and strategies. And also, the sales cycle tend to be a little bit longer, which makes sense. When you sell your ice cream to an individual consumer, there's a lot of impulse buying. When you sell to businesses, it's not impulse. There's a lot of thought process taken into it. Different people are involved in making a decision to work with you. So the sales cycle tend to be longer. So if you feel like, oh my God, it feels like it's been a long time we've been talking about this deal, do not worry. It is completely normal. Just one step at a time. So the next difference is the transaction value tend to be higher. That's a great news. So when it comes to selling to business, we're usually talking about 5-6 figure deals. You might start smaller, and don't worry if you're thinking, oh wow, I'm not at 5 figures, or maybe I'm just slightly over $10,000. Do not worry. That's actually a perfectly fine strategy. A lot of women we support, we start with smaller deals, including my business. My businesses started with small deals, and the clients and then we started building trust with our client, and the clients then start giving us more and more deals. So B2B sales tend to involve in terms of higher value transactions. That is great news for you. And the next difference with B2B sales is it tend to be a more relationship building sales. Once you build a relationship with your client, we talked about it earlier, they might come back to you and want to give you more business. And that is the power of B2B sales. Even though the decision-making process is a little bit more complicated, the sales cycle is longer, but you will get more and more repeat business. You actually get less competition because not everybody can get their foot in the door with big companies. You will get less competition. Your transaction value will get higher and higher. And because it's a relationship building kind of relationship, it's a kind of relationship based selling, you tend to have repeat business. Imagine having those high ticket sales over and over again. And that is the power of B2B sales. Also, B2B sales tend to involve with a lot of knowledge and expertise. You have to share a lot of your deep understanding of your product, your service, and where the industry is going. If you're thinking about selling to corporations, most likely you've already got experience in terms of expertise. You probably used to work for a big company or work in a big corporation, and you believe that your service and knowledge can benefit other companies. And that's often the case when it comes to B2B sales. B2B sales buyers or the decision makers, they expect the people, the vendors, the salespeople, or you to have a very deep understanding of your product and service. So be ready to answer a lot of questions about the knowledge and expertise of the industry, of the company, and of your service. Another thing about B2B sales is the service you're going to be providing is extremely customizable. Because we're talking about high ticket sales, most likely you will be speaking with your client, understanding their unique needs, and then you will be providing customized solutions to them. Hey, we are talking about 5-6-figure deals. They expect some customizations. I think that is perfectly normal. It is about the sales process. It's about creating win-win solutions and understanding what your client needs and then create a special package or unique customizable package to your client. So that is what makes B2B sales different from B2C sales. B2C sales, you tend to have one package and you sell to as many people as possible, or a fixed package. For example, ice cream, you have 12 flavors and you sell to your clients of those 12 flavors, right? So that is what makes B2B sales different. And that's how you start building relationships with your client. During that discussion phase, brainstorming and understanding the unique needs of your client is going to feel heard and they're going to start building the trust with you. You are going to become the trusted advisor to your client. Imagine the power of becoming the trusted advisor of these corporate clients. And that's how you get your repeat sales and high value. Another amazing thing about B2B sales, from my experience, is that it builds up your credibility. Imagine being able to tell people that you work for Bank of America, you work for Boeing, or these are your client lists. That is instantly you're able to create so much more reputation, better reputation and credibility in your industry. Working with corporate clients can take your business to the next level. For myself, and I still sell for those people who know me, I still sell to corporate clients. And over the past 10 years, we've been able to really work with some amazing companies and take our business to a completely different level, a level that we never dreamed of. And that's solely because we've been able to start with small deal, really listen to the unique needs of our clients, providing great solutions, and get repeat business, repeat high value business over and over again. So if I can do it, you can do it too. Become part of this community, our community, so that you can take your business to the next level, start working with bigger clients. Another thing with B2B sales is that you are going to have a longer negotiation process sometimes. So when you're creating the customized solution to your client, there might be a negotiation process of what the pricing is going to be like and what other services they may need. And don't be overwhelmed. Don't feel overwhelmed by those by that process. It's actually a great opportunity to start building trust and credibility with your client. So these are the key differences when it comes to B2B sales. Oh, and I forgot there's another thing. You tend to work with smaller number of clients, which makes sense. Think about your ice cream shop, right? How many people will you be serving when it comes to your ice cream? But if you're working for a big bank, how many big banks are there in your market? So you probably, when it comes to working with big companies and corporations, you will be servicing a small number of people, small number of accounts, but high ticket value. So think of your company and imagine the ability to service a unique group of people, small group of people, continue to get repeat business, building trust and true relationship with them, and allow your company to grow in terms of sales volume and credibility. And that's exactly what's happened to my business. And I really look forward to sharing these tips and strategies to help more business owners, women, service providers, consultants go after those big sales. All right, so this is a little bit of the key differences when it comes to B2B sales. If you ever wonder about it, these are the differences. And how do you get about doing it? Check our website, all the resources. We're there to help you get those big ticket sales because we sell better together. All right, I look forward to talking to you in the next episode. Bye.